So, the Indiana Fever went and released the full workout for Caitlin Clark, and it is an interesting watch, so we're going to be doing that right here. That's what we're going to be doing. Just when you thought she couldn't get any better, Caitlin Clark out here proving everybody wrong. Coach Stephanie White has been left stunned by Clark's latest training sessions, and trust me, you're going to want to hear this. That quite hurt me. Now, we all know Caitlin Clark is a generational talent, the insane range, the court vision, the killer instinct, you name it. She's got it, but this offseason, she's taking things to a whole new level. Coach Stephanie White, who knows elite talent when she sees it, has been absolutely blown away by what Caitlin is bringing to the table. What's different, you ask? Let's break it down. All right, guys. We're starting a little TikTok, waiting for the vlog. Okay, speed okay. First off, she's tightening up her handles. Yeah, we've seen the flashy crossovers and step box, but this time it's about elite level control. Defenders thought they had problems before next season. They're going to be out here touching earth, trying to keep up. Then there's her finishing. Oh, you thought she was just a shooter? Nah. Caitlin is mastering the art of finishing through contact, going up strong, adding more finesse, and making sure no defender can just play her for the three. And let's talk about defense. The haters were running their mouths about her defense last season. But guess what? She's been putting in work on that end too. She's quicker on her feet, reading passing lanes like a seasoned vet, and making sure she's as much of a problem on D as she is on offense. Now, let's be real, there's been a lot of noise around Caitlin Clark. Haters have been waiting for any reason to doubt her. Even the Indiana Fever had an Indiana Fever hater this season. Yeah, we all know what went down, but Caitlin, she's built different. She's not letting any of that negativity slow her down. She's got tunnel vision, and the only thing on her mind is getting even better. And if you thought her rookie season was crazy, just wait for year 2, more records. Oh, you better believe it, more game-winning moments. Absolutely more people hopping on the Caitlin Clark bandwagon when they realize she's him, no doubt about it. She's coming back stronger, faster, smarter. And Coach Stephanie White knows that the Fever might have struggled last season, but with this version of Caitlin Clark, the league better get ready. But here's where it gets really scary. Caitlin Clark isn't just improving, she's obsessed, but with getting better. While some players are taking it easy in the offseason, Caitlin is in the lab, working harder than ever. She's going the extra mile with her trainer, pushing her limits every single day. Early mornings, late nights, endless reps. She's making sure that when next season tips off, she's unleashing something the WNBA has never seen before. And let's talk about how she's soaking up knowledge from one of the best minds in the game. Coach Stephanie White has seen some of the WNBA's greatest players up close, and she knows exactly what it takes to dominate. And guess what? Caitlin Clark is taking every single piece of advice and turning it into fuel for her game. White has been breaking down film with her, helping her refine her decision-making, making sure her reads are lightning fast. And Caitlin, she's absorbing all of it like a sponge. She's learning how to manipulate defenses like a chess master, how to pick her spots even better, how to set up her teammates in ways that make the entire team deadlier. She's not just getting better, she's cooking the deadliest version of herself. A version that's smarter, stronger, and more ruthless. A version that's going to be an absolute nightmare for every defender who is to line up against her next season. You thought last season was crazy. You thought dropping 30-foot bombs and breaking records as a rookie was something. Nah. That was just the preview. Caitlin Clark is about to roll into next season like a walking cheat code, and the league better be ready. So here's the warning. If you thought you could stop Caitlin Clark last season, you better think again. She's been in the lab. She's taken the criticism personally, and now she's coming back for everything. The records, the wins, the trophy. She's not just here to play. She's here to take over. Now, let's talk about the difference between Caitlin Clark and some of these unrivaled league players who claim they run women's basketball, while Caitlin has been grinding in the lab, pushing her body to peak condition. Some of these so-called stars are already battling fitness issues, struggling with injuries, and looking gassed before the season even starts. You know what that means. They're about to be exposed. Representing the University of Iowa Hawkeyes, the Collegiate Woman Athlete of the Year, Caitlin Clark, they say they're ready for the season. But are they really? Because while they're nursing old injuries and playing damage control, Caitlin Clark is sharpening every single weapon in her arsenal. The difference, work ethic. While they're worried about load management, Caitlin is out here managing greatness. And let's be real, some of these players are more focused on clout than competition. Instead of putting in work to secure their basketball legacy, they're busy chasing podcasts, deals, launching personal brands, and yeah, let's talk about it, even starting up OnlyFans accounts. Look, if that's how they want to make their money, cool, but when the season starts and they can't keep up with Caitlin Clark running circles around them, let's not hear excuses. Caitlin Clark, she's not worried about side gigs, she's worried about winning. She's not trying to go viral for drama. She's going viral for dropping 30 points a night and making defenders look silly. That's the difference while others are distracted. She's laser-focused on what really matters, being the best basketball player on the planet. And here's the kicker. When May rolls around, Caitlin Clark is going to show up fresh, healthy, and ready to dominate. No lingering injuries, no fatigue from chasing side. She hustles just pure, unstoppable basketball greatness. Meanwhile, some of these so-called superstars will already be struggling to keep up, dealing with setbacks, and making excuses the moment opening night tips off. We'll see who really put in the work and who spent the off-season coasting. So, here's the warning: Caitlin Clark is about to put the entire league on notice. The fitness issues, not her problem. The distractions, not her concern. The hate, only fueling her when the lights are the brightest. When the season begins, she's going to make one thing very clear: she's him, and the rest of the league, they better get ready. Caitlin Clark isn't just coasting on her raw talent, she's actively sharpening her game. With the best minds in basketball, she knows that to dominate at the next level, she has to refine the technical aspects of her game, and that's exactly what she's doing. She's working closely with elite trainers, breaking down film, and studying every angle of her play. She's perfecting her off-the-dribble shooting, tightening up her handles, and learning how to manipulate defenders like a seasoned veteran. And let's not forget, her defensive game is evolving too. She's learning the little tricks that turn good defenders into great ones, using her anticipation and court awareness to become a two-way force. But it's not just the coaches helping Caitlin take that next step. The Indiana Fever front office made sure she has the right teammates around her. The team went out and brought in veteran players with championship experience, battle-tested pros who know what it takes to win at the highest level. And trust me, that's a game changer. These veterans bring leadership, wisdom, and an understanding of how to handle the toughest moments in a season. They've played in deep playoff runs. They know how to adjust to high-pressure situations, and they're passing that knowledge directly to Caitlin. She's learning from players who have seen it all, who have guarded the best, played in the biggest moments, and know the tricks of the trade. This is how dynasties start. When you mix a generational talent like Caitlin Clark with seasoned pros who know how to win, you create a championship culture. You build a team that doesn't just hope to be great, but expects to be great. And with every practice, every drill, every film session, this team is getting closer to becoming a legitimate powerhouse by the time the new season tips off. This won't just be the Caitlin Clark show, it'll be a well-oiled machine with a leader who's now got the technical refinement, the elite coaching, and the veteran mentorship to take her game to an even scarier level. The Indiana Fever aren't just rebuilding, they're preparing to take over. Thanks for watching and subscribe my channel.